Food items that are about to start skyrocketing in price here in winter of 2023 and into 2024. Let's discuss. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another coffee rant with Dano and Frank, the Bald Eagle here, as we drink Dunkin' coffee this morning. Make sure you hit pause on this video to get your coffee together, or whatever beverage you deem necessary. It's going to be a lengthy discussion. We have a lot to talk about. So we are at the end of November 2023, going into winter, into December of 2023 and into 2024. And we are going to be discussing the price increases that are going to be happening pretty much all around the country, that is happening all around the world right now. We are expecting, the first one we're going to talk about here is rice. We have been seeing rice prices go up. We've been seeing them go up significantly in some stores. We've saw where one bag of some Thai Hamali rice has already gone up $4 for a 25-pound bag at Walmart. 20 or actually I think it's a 20-pound. We saw the same at Meijer go up from $19.99 to $24.99, the same bag. So it's even $4 higher than what it is at Walmart. We're going to go over some of the different things that are going up at Walmart here toward the end of this video, because I think it's significant. The things that are going up at Walmart, I think, are kind of little signs of things to come in some of the other stores. Now, take Kroger, for example. Kroger has raised their prices so high, every little bit of a deal we see, we get excited. Now, Kroger over the holidays has done a great job of bringing a lot of these prices down. A lot of people took advantage of those 50-cent canned vegetables, ones that we are still finding at Aldi and some other places for pretty cheap. But we're also seeing a lot of the different things that aren't holiday items go up in price. I think canned vegetables are going to be going up as well. We see all the different signs. We saw them go up 4 cents a can at Meijer. They've gone from 59 cents to 65 cents, which they were on sale this past week, now up to 69 cents a can. Now, as to where those aren't huge price increases, it really is, because over time, that's going to be adding up on everybody's bill. You know, I know a lot of, when we see price increases at places like Aldi and stuff, 2 cents here, 3 cents here doesn't seem like a lot. But you start adding that up with everything else at the end of the day, it adds up to an extra $10, $20. How many people over the last couple of years are spending double on normal I'm talking about like a normal day, just getting your stuff for the week, right? If you're going out and you're getting your stuff for the week, how much more are you spending from, just say, last year? Don't even go back 2 years, because you'll faint from how much you're spending. I would say that most of us are spending double than what we were spending last year. If not, then 40% more. I would say 40% more than what you were spending last year. Now, if we do go through 2 years ago, when we were through a serious rate of inflation, which most of us know that it does not include the numbers into grocery prices, because if it did, it would look a lot worse on paper than what it is right now. Now, everyone is talking about inflation cooling and all that stuff. Inflation is still inflation, and prices are still going up, maybe causing more prices to go up in the grocery stores as we go along here, as people know. Stores know this. Stores know that beef is going to get unaffordable. Now, I know some people have mentioned on the channel that beef's going to double in price. I don't know if it could. I don't know if it can. I don't know if nobody would buy it. Nobody's buying it now. I go to Sam's Club and I swear it looks like it's untouched. I look at people's carts and stuff as I go by. I don't see any meat products. None. I go to Kroger. How many people are buying steak at Kroger? You can literally walk to the back, look at them. You can free roam through the steak aisle at any Kroger that I go to. Nobody's buying it. It's too expensive. And it's going up. That's going up now. And we'll get into that. We've been seeing things, the cheaper steaks getting more expensive. It's easier for us to forget. It's easier for us to afford a $10 or $11 per pound sirloin, which is cheap quality, right? I mean, yeah, you can dress up a sirloin, make it really nice. Some of us have kind of had to resort to doing that. Because if you want a ribeye or a T-bone or a porterhouse or even a New York strip these days, it's expensive, and unless you're buying it on sale, which even the sale prices are expensive. Now, we saw a sale at Sam's Club for $9.99 a pound. Regular price on that, $10.98 a pound. So really, that's not terrible. Even the choice ribeyes that they had at Sam's Club for $13.48 a pound, it's $14.99 to $15.99 a pound everywhere else I go now, even Walmart. Now, getting into a little bit of Walmart on some of these different increases that we've seen, a lot of the meat prices are through the roof. Hamburger is ridiculous. Over the last month alone, those 10-pound things of hamburger for the 80-20 and the 73-27, each one of those has gone up $3 for a 10-pound bag. The 73-27, 73% lean has gone up like $2.50, and then the 10-pound bag of the 80-20 has gone up almost $3. Now, to be fair, we saw those prices go up to these. We saw the prices of ground beef go up at Walmart about a year ago, and then it dropped back down. Now they're back up past the prices of what they were when they initially went up. I think we're going to also continue to see dairy products go up. Now, mind you, these are not everything. I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video. These are things that I have been adding together of products that we get, that you guys mention on the channel all the time, and what I'm seeing in the stores. If you are just now coming to our channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification so you are updated or on all of our uploads, because our main focus on this channel is to save you as much money in the grocery stores and beyond. We are covering, more things these days, but it's mostly about being able to, everybody has to eat. And if we can save you a little bit of money as we go along, provide a little bit of entertainment as we go along to just try to make it, as entertaining as possible, because we have to laugh at some of these things. I can't continue to just, it does upset me. I do, believe it or not, after 3 years of doing this, still get sticker shock. I do. I know it sounds crazy, and so I thank you for all of you who put some of the different items and ads, or different things about ads, like Kroger, because a lot of people read the early ads, and I'll peek at it sometimes, especially when there's holiday sales coming up. But I like to go into the store to give you the element of surprise, right? Like we're going to the store together and checking this out. If I'm well aware of what's going on, then there's no real wow factor, like this is an awesome deal or this is a terrible deal. Like I already know about it, and anyway, I know I'm kind of rambling here, but I do expect dairy prices to go up. I do, and that's kind of a no-brainer. We've been seeing them go up every week. I do think when the winter months get here, it's going to be supply and demand is going to be a lot more going into Christmas and the New Year. And I think after that, guys, get ready. Get ready, because I think, this happened last year. Maybe more of what it's going to be this year. Hopefully the prices don't go up like almost double on some products like they did at the beginning of 2023. But guys, we need to be prepared. We need to make sure that we are taking advantage of some of these holiday deals while they're here. Some of them are gone. Some of them I don't even think we're going to see again this year. Pork prices continue to go up. I think we're going to see the heavy factor, the heavy amount of pork go up in price. We'll see some deals on hams for Christmas, but guys, I don't think it's going to be like it was last year. We could get close to Christmas, and I'll try to find some of the best deals on hams that we can. Make sure you let us know down in the comments as you find those as well. Also, abbreviate your city and state so other people on the channel are able to relate with where you're at and what those prices are. But I don't think we're going to see prices like we saw last year or years before. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Hopefully we do. If people hold out and not spend, an outrageous $3 to $4 a pound, or even $2.50 a pound on some of the ones that are on sale now, well, they're going to have to get rid of them for cheap. So I think in this case, I think it would be a good idea to wait as long as possible. And whatever, if we can't have ham for Christmas, then we just don't have ham for Christmas. I hate to say that. I know everybody loves their Christmas ham, but at the same time, I'm not going to pay a fortune for it. Nobody should. And if nobody does, we'll see those prices for 69 cents a pound, 89 cents a pound. That's when you know that it's working. Because I'll tell you what, I'm seeing ribs, I'm seeing pork chops. We're not seeing the crazy regular prices go up, but what are we seeing? I always say it on the channel. What are we seeing now? We're not seeing the good sales. We're seeing it like $1 off a pound or something when it's on sale instead of like $3 or $4 off a pound. These guys know way ahead of time. Right? So I always point out the regular prices. Look at the regular prices of what coffee is now. Look what it's going to be at the beginning of the year. That's the next thing we're going to talk about. I think coffee prices, they've been going up already. We've seen them go up at Walmart. We're seeing them go up at places that are traditionally cheap. Look at that Beaumont coffee from Aldi. Now they have the regular roast on sale for like $5.19, which is an okay deal. Right, because it's $7.19, I think. But the Colombian's $8.49. I mean, that used to be like $5.95 a little over a year ago. Guys, coffee prices are going up. We've seen Folgers go up at Walmart. You notice how I keep mentioning Walmart, right? Because if we're noticing these things go up at Walmart, they're going to be going up everywhere, and it's going to be more expensive at most places. Now, traditionally, we don't see prices rise too much at Walmart on a lot of different things at the same time. And I think that's kind of what's been a little scary is we are seeing a lot of products at Walmart go up in price, and we're seeing it happen like all at once. And I think it's like the triple whammy. You know, it's like we're seeing their frozen potato products go up. Ones that were $3.28, now they're $3.42. You know, it may not sound like a huge price increase, but you know, stuff that was originally like $2.28 like a year and a half ago, not doubled, but close. You know, I know the whole double thing, it's hard to imagine. It's hard to imagine. Are we going to be paying double these prices next year from what they were from last year? In a 2-year span, are we going to be paying double? It could happen, guys. That's why we do this. Buy up the sales as you see them. Make sure you're stocking up on the things that you like to eat, things that you see for a good deal now. And honestly, even if it's not, I mean, we're expecting so many different things to go up in 2024. It's ridiculous. If I was to go through the entire list of things that I personally think that are going to be going up, I would probably faint just going over it myself. You know, we have continued issues with rice. It's going to be an issue. We're going to start seeing price increases on smaller bags again. Dry beans is becoming a serious issue. They can't raise the prices on it at Dollar Tree unless they raise all of the food prices, which could happen. But we noticed how they shrinkflated their beans. All of them that were a pound just a few months ago, they started fizzling out. This is another reason why I always talk about how awesome and good it is for you guys to be communicating on here. Because if it wasn't for you all, I would probably have never noticed. I mean, as we go through Dollar Tree, as we do quite often, I would have noticed eventually, but being able to tackle that issue right away, there were still people who were going to Dollar Tree after watching one of our videos and buying up the 1 pound bags. And that's awesome because now they're gone. They're all 12-ounce bags now. You can't get the 1 pound. And the issue with that is that if your recipe calls for a 1 pound bag of something, well, now you got to buy 2 bags of them. Now, now all of a sudden, you have to buy 12 ounces, right? So you're having to buy 24 ounces, and then you'll have an extra 8 ounces, I guess, for next time. So make sure you get some airtight containers. It's a lot of extra work that nobody wants to have to do. Remember when a lot of these cans were 16 ounces, and then they shrunk to 15 ounces? There are so many different products that are 15 ounces now, it's ridiculous. Canned goods. Well, if you if your recipe requires, they know this. Now they know that you have to buy 2 cans. And they're all working together. I don't know a canned vegetable of any kind that is more than 15 ounces anymore. Some you guys have talked about have even gone to 14 and a half, just to give them that extra little nudge, right? Guys, it's crazy, and this stuff's going to keep happening. We're going to continue to see shrinkflation. We're going to continue to see prices go up. Don't believe anybody. Yeah, I don't hate anything, but I don't like when I hear that inflation's coming down, it's cooling off. I mean, sure, that's great for the most part. Why are we still seeing prices go up in the grocery store then, while this person is talking about inflation, saying we need to get these grocery prices down? Inflation coming down will help us get. It will, but they're saying it like inflation is playing a part in this, and in some parts it is. If we're talking about different things, wages and stuff like that, and different transportation items coming down. As far gas prices have been coming down. What's gas prices like where you are? They've been coming down here pretty good. I've been keeping my tank full just to make sure that I'm saving a little bit of money as we go along there. Could have something to do with the holiday. Price per barrel of oil is down. Is it going to stay that way? I don't know. Start watching the diesel prices, though. I have noticed that some of the diesel prices are kind of hovering where they were about a month ago. They haven't really come down much. But when they do start coming down, even a little bit, well, then the truck, the shipment should be cheaper, right? No. They're going to charge the same prices. They're not coming down. They're never coming down. That's why the prices in the grocery stores aren't coming down, and they just keep going up. Now, is that all grocery stores' fault? No. It's a lot, it could be manufacturers paying more for ingredients. It's that domino effect that we always talk about. Manufacturers paying more for ingredients. Ingredients is costing them more. They're passing that on to, basically just passing it on down to the consumer, right? And I guess even people that are running the big show, well, they're paying the same at the grocery store as you and I are. So, whether this issue is going to ever get tackled, I hope so at some point. But I mean, until then, we just have to be a little frugal on things we buy, especially if we're on a really tight budget. I know a lot of us are. A lot of people live day to day, week to week. So why we go to as many different stores as we can. We go to, as most people know on our channel, we go everywhere. We go places where if budget isn't as much of an option, we go to places where budget is the only option. And not really. I don't know why I say that. I love places like Dollar Tree and stuff, but there are places you can go to where you do ultimately save a little bit. Oh, wait a minute, do you? Look at Sam's Club. If you happen to miss my Sam's Club video the other day, I went in there hoping to just be excited and show everything, good sales to stock up on and all that. I was running into so many different things that have gone up in price. A lot. Sam's is another kind of, when things start going up at Costco and Sam's, that's when we'll start seeing things go up in some of our main grocery stores too. I know the last time I went to Publix, I was pretty much like, wow, like this is crazy how much these prices have gone up just on their own products. Now, Publix brings good quality in their products. Thank you to some of you mentioned that Publix is coming up to Greater Cincinnati. It'll be in Northern Kentucky, which they do call Greater Cincinnati. It's about a 45 minute drive from where I'm going to be, but I do plan on visiting Publix there. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to get it there, but I think it's pretty awesome. I mean, I'll go down there and try a sub one time. As far as shopping there on a regular basis, though, I mean, I would take part in a lot of the BOGO stuff. Their produce is always really good. From what I understand, not most Publix I've ever been to have either been in Tennessee or Florida, so we'll see what happens. But that's interesting. Be nice to have an extra store to visit around here. And we do plan on visiting some different places. If you've been on the channel for a long time, you know that during the holidays and this time of year, we try to keep it as local as possible and cover everything we can as fast as we can so that we can get all the great deals as they come in. Now, some people, I know that tomorrow I will be going to Kroger. Actually, you guys will see this video today on Saturday. I will be doing Kroger to find the sales that are going on. Most of them are still some of like the digital coupons that we saw the week before Thanksgiving. But there are a few new things that I'm going to go check out. Haven't been able to go because their ad did not start until Thursday on Thanksgiving. So, yeah, we'll have a few days to check out some of those sales. And if there's anything worth buying up, I'm going to try to remain as positive as possible. Some of the things that have been going up at Kroger, we may just cover, and, we'll just go as we go. We'll go as we go. I'll try to check out a lot of the things that you guys have been asking about. And you guys have been pointing out a lot of things have been going up in price. I know cereal seems like it's going up again. Guys, I don't know. Anything with grain, wheats, pasta will probably be going up again. Some people were saying that you think it's going to double. Again, I don't know if that's a product that we really can't. If that's the case, then Walmart will win again, and we'll just start, making sure we're getting spaghetti at Walmart. That's why I buy these things up, guys. When we went to Sam's Club, I bought a bunch of boxes of that. That's our favorite spaghetti. One, it's less than $1 a box. That is great quality spaghetti. The Sam's Club brand that comes in. It's some kind of Italian spaghetti. It's great. I love it. Jessica loves it. Happy wife, happy life. She loves it. I get it. And that makes me happy. And she kind of makes her own sauce and does things, all kinds of different things with pasta. I love her spaghetti and meatballs. Key to that is letting the meatballs simmer in the sauce for like an hour and a half. She really does it up. Maybe do a cooking video on one of those next time. I don't know if we've ever done her spaghetti and meatball meal. I don't know. If we have, it's been a long time. We'd probably just redo it anyway. But, a lot of these things too, we see sauces. It's crazy. I've been seeing so much pasta sauce and less spaghetti. Now, we've been getting some comments on shortages of pasta lately, and I'm going to try and cover that in another video. Just wanted to talk about some of the things that we pretty much know are going to be going up in price here in winter of 2023 and into 2024. I'm expecting some huge price increases on meats. We're already seeing it on chicken. We're seeing it on pork big time. And beef, I think, all these things keep going on with beef. There's just so many different things, so many different questions, and what's going on with recalls and all this other stuff. And the prices continue to go up as everybody just keeps talking about it. It's like, I feel like sometimes what can we throw out there so that everybody knows, well, here's another excuse of why beef is going to double here in the next 6 months. I don't think it's going to double. How can it? $30 a pound for a steak. They won't sell it. I mean, I guess people will just quit eating steak. I mean, I'm not paying that. Never. I don't know. And a lot of get in touch with your local farmers. Maybe try if you can buy in bulk, maybe go in on, get 4 friends, go in on a quarter cow, or 2 people, go in on a half cow and stock up that meat, I don't know, guys. I don't know. A lot of these things are going to start to get pretty hairy here. We already know it's going to be a tough winter. We're getting into the cold season, getting in where it's going to be very chilly here today. It was a high of 40, but that wind, it's really kicking. I'll tell you what, it is pretty cold out there. But anyway, thank you all too for the warm Thanksgiving thoughts and everything. Thank you very much. I tried to respond to as many as I could. But happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope everybody had a great meal. Jessica wanted me to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving as well. We were kind of just taking turns answering the comments saying happy Thanksgiving and all that. I try to respond to everybody, in the holiday video, but the channel is growing and it's hard to get to everybody, but know that we care about every one of you. And we're going to continue to bring this information as it comes, guys. Anything that I can think to try and help You know, there's shortages on the horizon. We're going to be going over these here in the next couple days. Some of the things that people have been talking about. I know salt is becoming another one again. I don't get it. I don't get it. If it's store brand one week, Morton's is gone the next week. I don't know. And it's been going on off and on for over a year. I was at the store the other day. No salt at all. Store or Morton's. I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, we just gotta keep calm, keep moving forward, and buy up the sales you see them, guys. Make sure you're stocking up, and check on these recalls. You know, we're gonna try and keep up to date on all these recalls as we go along. It's crazy, you know, and it's the whole cantaloupe thing. I don't know. It's sold to over 32 states, and I know we talked about this last night, but 2 people have passed away from this, the salmonella outbreak with it, and a lot more hospitalized. So I don't know if you want to check that video out. If you happen to miss our recall video, it was the last video we did. I will try to put that down in the description box. So if you missed that, it's the recall on the ground beef and the update from the FDA and CDC on the cantaloupe that was sold to over 32 states. Check those product numbers out if you have cantaloupe or, you know, anywhere. I mean, there was also a recall on the peaches, nectarines, and plums. It's guys, you know, see, I shouldn't have started. We'll talk about that in another video. It's crazy, guys. These events, everything that's going on right now is absolutely nuts. You know, and I know that's a pretty quick way to mention it, but it really is. These are crazy times where we need to make sure that we're prepared for anything. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend.